Hey everybody, come on in. I'm so sorry that this is even a theme for a Periscope. This is even a focus, but so it is. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I know everyone who's here right now are fellow spiritual leaders. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yes. Go ahead and as you're coming in, welcome everybody. It's Jenny here. Just start sending love. Just start tapping that screen, sending those hearts. Just typing in what you need to express. And if you need to cry, cry. I'm already feeling it coming for me. Just be in this moment. We're going to engage in a group prayer. So use this time to express what you need to express, sending hearts, sending love, typing what you want to type in for the beautiful Parisians. They are going to need all of the love and support of all of us around the world. Yes, so send it now. We're going to gather in this collective space to send light to our brothers and sisters in Paris, and we can all collectively say, Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime. I love you, I love you, I love you. Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime. When something like this happens, we all recoil and we wonder, how this could be. And I want to encourage you. Yes, that's right. Look for the helpers in the tragedy. They are all around. That's beautiful, Elaine. I remember that was I heard like Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers said that his mother told him that when he was growing up, that in any tragedy or any horrible situation, there's always helpers. And so I know there's helpers on the ground now. So as we are gathering, I'm going to give you all just a couple more minutes for everyone to get here. And I'd like to lead us in a group prayer. And I'm just so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful that we can do this together. My husband came to me maybe about an hour ago and said, did you hear what's happening in Paris? And I had seen on my Facebook feed somebody checking in and saying they're safe in Paris. And I'm like, yeah, there was something at a music hall or something. I just didn't know the magnitude, and I could tell from the look on his face that it had gotten much worse. And I just knew that I wanted to gather you all so we could do this together. We can send our love together. We can send our light together. We can send our light together. Before we start the prayer, I simply want to tell you and to remind you that situations like this remind me of how much leadership is needed in the world, how much love is needed in the world, how much spirituality is needed in the world. Spirituality is not connected with a specific religion. Spirituality is simply living your life through love, living your life through kindness, living your life so that we care for each other and we look each other in the eye, and we trust that we are put on this planet for a reason and that we can affect massive change in the world. So I know that you're gathering here because you believe this too. And I want to encourage you to use what's happening in Paris as further fuel in your mission, because I know that you're doing important work in this world, and I do not want you to give up ever. I want you to keep shining your light, keep doing your work, because that is what will change this world. Truly, truly. So let's gather in prayer. Yes, that's right. We can all be helpers, Elaine, if not to those in Paris, to those in our community and life. Exactly. Like some of you might be in Paris right now, but most of us are not. And that's right. We can be the light. We can do it through our work. We can do it through our families. We can do it through our local communities. We can do it through how we interact with people on Facebook or at the grocery store or anywhere, right? Like we can do this. We can do it in our own, what we feel is a small way, but it's a massive way, and it has a ripple effect in the world. It has a massive ripple effect in the world, right? Just today I was having a meeting with a woman, and we are talking about empowering young people and putting together something around, confidence and using your voice and making smart choices and healthy choices. And, and she was expressing that that we could get some pushback on something. I'm like, that's okay, because that's the cost of leadership. I'm comfortable with that. I'm here to do something. I'm here to affect change, and I'm here to spread light and love in the world. So thank you for gathering. Let's pray together. Let's pray together. And the hearts that are coming across are just gorgeous. And I know that we're sending this to Paris right now. So if you feel comfortable, you're welcome to close your eyes, or you can keep your eyes open. Just simply settle into this space, settle into this experience. You know, feel the sadness, feel the pain, feel it, feel the shock. Let it wash over you. Let it wash over you. Let it penetrate your heart. It's okay. You're safe to feel these feelings. You're safe to feel these feelings. Breathe into the feelings. Breathe into the sadness. Trust that we as spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers, we can affect change in this world. We can send our light and our love out into the world, out into Paris right now. And I call in now guides of the highest truth and compassion to flow and speak through us as leaders. I ask those guides of the highest truth and compassion to shine light on our brothers and sisters in Paris, and all who have been affected by the attacks, all who have been hurt, all who have transitioned during this terrorist attack, all of the helpers, the police, the fire department, the government officials, the everyday citizens on the street who have said yes, who have said yes to helping and loving and being kind and choosing love over fear, choosing love over terrorism, choosing kindness and connection. We send our light and love to our brothers and sisters in Paris, and we ask our angels to surround the city. I invite you now, everyone who is with me now on this Periscope, to call in your angels and guides. Call them in. Call them in by name. If you have grandparents or siblings or parents who have passed away, call them in. Call them in now. Call them in. Friends, call in your angels and guides and ask them to create a beautiful circle, a sacred circle around the city of Paris. Ask your angels and guides to create this protective circle around the city. We ask these angels and guides to protect our brothers and sisters in Paris. And to say these words, je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. We ask that this love radiate into every citizen of Paris, even the terrorists. We ask for this love to come into everyone's hearts so that we can realize that we are all one. We are all one. We are all on the same team. We are all one. We can allow peace to prevail. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. As leaders, those of you here with me on this Periscope, this is our job, to bring this light and love out into the world, even when we feel we are fighting an uphill battle. Bring this light and love into the world. Bring it out. Bring it out. Show kindness, compassion, empathy. We ask that our angels and guides protect our brothers and sisters in Paris, and that those helpers have the strength and the courage to continue helping, to help the victims, to help the families who will be forever affected by what is happening in Paris as we speak. Breathe into this. Visualize light and love raining down on Paris. Imagine a beautiful white beam shining down on that gorgeous, gorgeous city. Imagine the Eiffel Tower radiating in all of its glory and radiating that light onto every citizen in Paris, onto every citizen of our planet Earth. Breathe in. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for shining your light and sending this love out into the world. I know it will be received. I know that we did something extraordinary together. And if you know anyone who is in Paris, I send them so much love and light. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous city. I think this picture behind me is like, is that a Parisian street? Yes, yes. I love Paris. I went there many, many years ago, and this just made me want to go back even more, even more. So with that, thank you so much. I encourage you to ground after what we just did. I encourage you to ground, stay in your body, allow the feelings to flow, and to trust that all will be done that needs to be done. Okay? Keep sending that light and having faith. Don't ever let this rock your faith, because our faith is what will get us through all of the ups and downs in life. I love you all. I love you all. Gorgeous. Stay connected, and yeah, just stay connected. If you want a group to come and process, like, this is what we do. I have a group on Facebook. I'd love to have you in there. If you're new to my world, I'd love to have you in there. You can go to gutsygalaxy.com, and you can just plug in your details and you'll get access to the group. We do a lot of meaningful conversation in there. That's really what I'm all about. And it's a group for spiritual leaders and spiritual teachers. And it would be an honor and privilege to get to know you more. Okay, so much love to you. I hope this is the last time that we have to gather for something like this. Unfortunately, I don't believe that to be true. But I do know that there are helpers everywhere, as Elaine beautifully said, and I do know that the work that we do in the world matters, and we can affect change in our lifetime. I know it. I have 3 children, and I refuse to believe that we can't make a difference in my lifetime so that when they get to be in my shoes, they can continue living in somewhat of a peaceful world. Like, I hope it's more peaceful when they are my age than it is now. Okay. So what can we do with our lifetime? Like, we're still here, we're still alive. What can we do so that when we do transition, when we do depart this planet, we leave it better than we found it? Okay, that is a huge responsibility, and it's an opportunity, and it is one that I am saying yes to. So if you are joining me in saying yes to this responsibility and opportunity, just type yes there in the box if you're here live. If you're watching the replay, when we do the replay, just send some hearts over for that, because that simply sends an intention out to the universe that you're in. You are in. You are in, and when you commit like that, the universe will orchestrate events on your behalf. Trust me on this. People will come in. Situations will emerge. You will be called at a higher capacity than you even are now. And I will tell you that you are equipped. You are equipped. Okay? It was that saying, God doesn't call the qualified. God qualifies the called who say yes. Okay? So whatever your belief system is God, higher power, universe, whatever, you just plug it in. Okay? I don't really care what you believe. For me, it's just about love. That's what it comes down to. It's like my pajamas. I got hearts all over my pajamas. So remember that. God doesn't call the qualified. God qualifies the called who say yes. So what will you say yes to tonight, tomorrow, for the rest of your life? What will you say yes to? What will you say yes to? Let's spread that light. I mean, this is serious, serious stuff. It is so, so important. And I just want you to know that I'm proud of you, and I love you very much. Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime. If you're here, then I know you're like me, and we're in this together, and we're going to get through all this stuff together. So, je t'aime, je t'aime. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. Love and light to you, Paris. We love you. We love you. We love you.